Hi, this is Master Jambai. Welcome to this new replay commentary. Today I bring you Sammy versus Jake in this map, which is a light-based map. And I will tell you this was Global League back in January. And as I am recording this, we are in June. So it's been 5 months already. And I think this will be uploaded August, September. I really don't know. We will see when I come back from my hiatus. Now, as I said, it's light based, so semi is kind of bad. Let's go read bold profile. Let's go read the chart as well. Here we are. Jake. Unit even air unit gain plus 10% attack power on planes. Beat down for 1 star. Actually 3 stars, sorry about that. I'm kind of weird today, I know. 3 stars, beat down, land and direct gain plus 1 range, and plane bonus is increased to 20. Block rock for 6 stars, land and direct gain plus 1 range, plane bonus is increased to 40, and vehicle gain plus 2 movement. Very good tier 4 CO, and in most maps you will have planes, so it's really strong. Let's read Sami. Foot Soldier gain plus 30% attack and plus 50% capture point bonus rounded down. Other direct unit lose minus 10% attack. Transport gain plus 1 movement. Double time. Foot Soldier gain plus 1 movement. And their attack is increased to 50. Foot Soldier for now this is a double time for 3 star. It's really good and underrated. Nobody use it because they rely so much on Victory March, and this makes no sense. Now Victory March, 8 stars. Foot Soldier gain plus 2 movement and their attack is increased to 70. Foot Soldier can capture building instantly even with 1 HP. Now I see this super as being endgame like. If you rely on it, you are not a good semi player. If you only use it as that final nail on the coffin for your opponent, or if you use it as that desperate guy that wants to come back in the race, well, it's fine. But if you just save up just to use Victory March, choose another CO please. You're not a good semi player for me. Keep in mind, back in January, I was probably in between the 700 and the 800s. I think I was starting to become 800s. So this current rating does not reflect what I was back in January. Now, right now, as you can see it's my current rating right now with this alternate account, which was my first Global League account. Combined bases rating 968.06 with 260 wins, 265 defeats. Olaf, Sammy, Storm, Eagle, Lash, Kindle, Andy. Now, I must be honest here. I have a broken list, and I don't really like that first row. But hey, things happen. Let's go over to my opponent card. Wow. He didn't play for like 5 months. He is 700. And he barely played. I am guessing he didn't like the game, so he stopped playing the game. It's kinda sad because you already know the outcome of this game. Now we will still go over the game I will still explain stuff because you know everyone have mistake, everyone can do mistake, and maybe some of you that are currently watching never played Global League, or maybe some of you are 700 and 800, so I can say like, and I can be sure about that you will learn from this beginner. So let's do this. I think the most important thing about Sammy in general is the fact that she is a really good CEO when she has a better unit count than her opponent. If she falls behind too much, she loses. But if she is somewhere around her opponent, she's in a somewhat good position. But the moment you fall behind, it's kind of looking bad for you. So yeah, the size is right. This is also why um, light base is actually terrible for Sammy. It's really hard for her to have enough units to protect her infantry and mechs. So this is why light base doesn't help her at all. So let's do this. We will be fast on the first few turns because it's kind of boring to watch this unfold. Now I think it's crashed. I thought they fixed it. Apparently they did not. Okay, so I started my mech spam. And yeah, this was a darker time for me. I thought mech spamming was the answer to everything when you were playing as Sammy. That was shocking when I realized how bad mech spam was. In this specific map, can be okay. I say okay because it's kind of small, but it's still trash. If you go on higher ILO, you will get crushed if you dare to mech spam. So you see double tank. This is why in light-based maps, Semi is awful. Because to turn she will need two units that are not infantry and mechs. Will be the turn where she will have a weaker army, and more than that, she won't produce infantry. So except if you make two artillery, you will have two weaker units in your army. And Sami is not grid, so you cannot rely on her indirect. You need to rely on her direct unit, even if they are weak here. So let's keep going. So this was a good turn for my opponent. Two tanks, it's kind of good. Four mechs, it's too many. I am dumb. I don't know how to play Sammy in January. So tank and mech, I guess this is fine. Tank infantry again. So right now is army composition is much better than mine. 3 tanks against 1, and I got too many mechs. I don't know what I was thinking. Now usually I don't do that. Even back in January I wasn't doing that. And here's the why. The infantry that will go there will either die or it won't finish the cap. And I am Sammy, so I forced my opponent into using 2 units to kill that infantry. So I have good use of my day to day. Now looking back, I'm not quite sure it's a good idea to do this, because player who do this give away infantry. This is a trophy. This is something you just give to your opponent. I say this because I've seen a lot of players greedy and trying to get that building on the other player's side. They laughed, they got it, but then they lost a unit and their opponent just get back the city. So you just lost an infantry for 1k extra during 2 turn, 3 turn if you interrupt the cap. It's not worth it. It's really terrible, especially in light base. Light base, there's no coming back. If you fall behind in light base, you can resign. So, battlecopter. Infantry and infantry. Anti-air mech. Oh my. Instead of that mech, an artillery or an infantry and a transport copter could have been good options, but apparently I was retard. Okay, capping this building, I don't suggest it. You may have it for a few turns, but usually it falls to this player. The building there falls to this player, usually. Okay, so you let that infantry alive, and that's wrong. Don't try, don't take shots like that on unit if you cannot finish them off, especially when you're blind. Right now he doesn't know I have 2 tanks lurking around and ready to counterattack, so he basically gave one of his tanks to damage an infantry, which is terrible. Anti-air, anti-air, okay, double anti-air. That's very interesting. Um, Usually I would say it's kind of bad, but I think I understand what was the thought process of my opponent. Make spam as sami. And this is funny because that was exactly what I was doing for some reason. So, this is the perfect counter to make spam. There are a lot of units to use to counter make spam. Recon, because the value of Recon and Max is very similar, and if the Recon get the first strike, they will deal more damage. Second option, anti-air. If an anti-air first strike you make, it will almost kill it. Third option, medium tank. Fourth option, battle copter. Now, tank are also good against mech, but they are not as good as anti-air or battlecopter. I think the strongest asset of the battlecopter is the price and the drawback it has. If you send your battlecopter to a mech, you will receive chip damage. Maybe you will lose 1 HP, but that's it. And the mech will sustain a lot of damage. So, battlecopter are a very good option to counter mech spam. Anti-air as well. Capture in his face. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe shielding stuff. I revealed my end, which is kind of dumb. I hide the mech in the forest, which is really good. I can take shots at tanks and other unit in the center. Medium tank and mech because I'm stupid. Too many mechs, not enough transport. First strike my unit. So this was a really good turn for my opponent. I retreat these two tanks. Damage, 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 capture. Why? I could have killed that capture. No! I am terrible! No! Why? Maybe I didn't want a second anti-air this turn. Okay, this game is terrible for me. I play awful. Let's see. Okay. Amazing, right? I don't know why the guy resigned. I was actually losing this game because mech spam is bad. I guess the guy didn't like the game. Wow. Back in January, I used to be terrible at this game. I hope you guys still enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.